Welcome to the SpreadX weekly financial preview, and we're looking ahead at Wetherspoons. So they've got full year results coming out on Friday, the 14th of September. Yeah. We might have expected to see a bit of a lift over the summer with the World Cup and the weather.
It's sort of stagnated really. It's sort of been, I guess it saw a huge boost around this time last year, around autumn. I think around it's 2017 full year figures. Shot up towards sort of £12-13. Since then, however, it's sort of just broadly moved laterally. Like I think it's traded sort of between in 2018 like 11.50 and like at the top end like 13.50. I think it hit an all-time high of like 13.43 back in March. That was in mid-March. 2 weeks later, however, it'd fallen back towards £11. It was like a really concentrated decline across the second half of March related to its half-year figures. Since then, it's largely just traded just about either side of 12.50, despite, the heat wave and the World Cup and things like that. I think one of the things is, though its peers may have got a boost from the World Cup, Wetherspoons isn't necessarily known for like being a sports watching location, really. Obviously, most of that is because it doesn't have Sky, and obviously the World Cup would have been on terrestrial TV. However, its sort of pubs aren't equipped for sort of mass sports watching. So I think that it wouldn't necessarily be your like go-to location to have watched the World Cup over the summer, so that might reduce the kind of boost it would have got compared to something like Marston's, like another pub chain. In terms of his actual figures, though, still doing very well. I think fourth quarter figures were back in July. Like-for-like sales were up 5.2%, so I did clearly get some kind of boost from the World Cup and the heat wave. I think total sales were also up 5.6%. Then I think for the 49 weeks to the start of July, so sort of basically for the full year picture, like-for-like sales were also up 5.2%, which is really strong, with total sales up 4.2%. So a bit of a gap there, but still both healthy figures. I think in terms of the full year figures on Friday, I think investors are going to be mainly interested in the upcoming year, sort of, I guess like the present financial year, because CEO Tim Martin had said that it was going to incur sort of substantial costs this year. I think it was things like business rates going up, utility taxes, the sugar tax, and wages, all things that could sort of eat into Wetherspoons' bottom line. So I think that will likely be the focus on Friday, as long as its sort of figures for 2017, 2018 do hit the mark as expected. In terms of what our clients are doing, I'd say they're broadly buying around £12.50 towards the £12 mark, but it's not necessarily with any confidence. There are still sellers around those levels as well, and as you creep back, at the times it's crept back towards £13, you've also seen more sellers come in. So like I said, largely buying, but I think it is really going to be dependent on how it performs on Friday in terms of what way it's going to swing our clients towards buying or selling.
Okay, thanks, Connor.